Do. You have reached your destination. Hey everyone, Flying Oluja here, and we are back in another in Chessington World of Adventures for free once again. And we're in. So at the 3 parks, Chessington is my least favourite, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's a family park. You really don't have, let's say, the biggest thrill coasters. I would say though that Mandrill Mayhem is in fact a thrill coaster. You know, you have that you have that acceleration. It's a great thrill coaster. Vampire is just chill. I really like Vampire. It's probably joint first as my favourite in this park. I'm not dining room in a broom. I went on that once before. Yes, very much for children. Never again. I won't be buying food here. I brought my own lunch because I ain't falling for Merlin's trap, mate. I think someone went to Chessington, or was it Fort Park? I saw a message on Facebook and they said they paid like £6.50 for a donut. You see people paying that. But bring your own shit. I don't know why people don't do it. Entrance via point, Peek at you! There's a fucking peek at you, bruv. They used to have EVs, but I think they're very, very popular and they sold out. I'm not wasting money like my friend did. Well, actually, he won one. He won a Charizard. In my first ever Fort Park video. It's not the first time I ever went. I went back in like 2010. But, that Charmander looks sick though, not gonna lie. I hope it ain't that busy today, I really do. I've come on a Monday the 24th, and I'm going for free yet again thanks to the Sun newspaper. I always take my chances when the Sun newspaper comes around. I've also got a free ticket to Alton Towers, believe it or not, so we'll be going there again. Maybe sometime in like the 14th of April or something like that. I'm not sure. I want it to be on a Monday anyway, because that's like a dead ass day. But yeah, I've never been on this ride before. No one's even on it. So I probably won't go on it either, to be honest. That's not like you and a bunch of friends. Now, I was originally supposed to go with my friend today, but he is so shit when it comes to dates. I said pick a day, hopefully a Monday, and he picked today. And this stupid son of a bitch, I shit you not, he had because years ago when he was in Tunisia, the guy's such a moron. He was going top speed on a motorbike and he hit a car. He's got thrown over the car, right? And then he literally landed on his shoulder and fractured the whole of his shoulder. And there are a few breaks as well. So he had to have screws actually put into his shoulder. And years later, some of the screws have come loose. So he has to keep having these checkups every year or so to go to France, Paris, where he's born. And he's probably going to have another operation. So he's not a big fan of those either, seeing as the last time he fainted and threw up. Then again, if you're cutting your arm open, that's what happens, isn't it? But yeah, the idiot, he done me over again, picking the wrong date. So I can't go Alton Towers without him anyway. I'm not taking a flipping train and spending like 50, 60 quid to get a flipping train. So he usually drives me. It takes like 3 hours. But you're gonna see how long Dragon's Fury is. Hopefully not too long. And yeah, let's go. If that's true, 5 minutes. The Dragon doesn't seem to be working today. Hopefully it will. If this is 5 minutes, I swear to God. My lucky day. Sup, you ugly bastard. Because it's pretty dead today, they've cut all this queue line off. So it's basically here. So I don't have to worry about queuing all the way over there again. Thank God for that. So I think I've been in the queue for about 3 minutes or so I'll just update you when I'm off it. Okay, let's go. So, Dragon's Fury. What do I think of Dragon's Fury? Since the last time I went on it, I feel like it's a bit faster, in my opinion. It's still janky at times though. God, it does slam you against that thing a bit. The 35th birthday, holy Christ. I know the zoo part of this theme park is very old. The theme park itself didn't open till like the mid-late 80s, I don't think. Where are we? Where's Dragon's Fury? There's Dragon's Fury. There's Mandrill. Trying to figure out where Vampire is. Where it is though. Where 'tis Vampire at? Where is it? Damn it. Why am I finding it so hard to find Vampire? Vampire's 26. 22. 24, 25. I don't know, I'm finding it so hard just to find a freaking Vampire. It shows bats and shit there, so it must be this one here, 26, yeah. So it's right next to Mandrill. Trying to figure out whereabouts. It should be up that way then, shouldn't it? Yeah, I got her at like 10:23 or something, so... yeah, I'm not gonna go on a Mandrill quite yet. They're testing it. I don't see anyone on it, so that must be just through the testing phase at the moment.
Come on! Oh,
but yeah, Dragon's Fury had that it had that speed to it, of course. I think Dragon's Fury is actually the fastest. Look at all the people running it, all the kids running. I think Dragon's Fury is the fastest in this park, actually. Yeah, it does feel pretty darn quick. But yeah, queuing up for less than what, 5 minutes just to go on a ride. You can't beat that. I mean, I remember queuing up nearly an hour to get on this ride before. So pretty sure Vampire's down this way. Yep, Wildwoods. I just wish like Thorpe Park had this sort of theming, you know. When it comes to theming, Alton Towers, Chessington, Thorpe Park. You know, by theming, I mean just like walking, trees, flipping pathways and shit. Thorpe Park doesn't have that. Thorpe Park's an island, so it's only limited to what you can do. The reason Thorpe Park stands out a lot, though, is due to the being an island thing. It doesn't have to worry about height. That's where Hyperia comes into it. But Chessington and Alton Towers have a rule due to the neighbourhood. Due to the area, they can't build above the trees. I only just found out recently that Chessington cannot build above the trees. Yeah. I didn't know that. I didn't know Chessington had that rule. Well, I guess it is a village area that that is in fact, I haven't even checked the app. I haven't even looked at the app yet. So I don't even know if Vampire's actually running or not. I don't see it going round. Probably isn't. Being the oldest ride in his park. Scorpion Express, was that older? I know that's shut down completely now, but people are getting on it, so it must be running. I hear noises. Or half hear noises, I've got my headphones on. Yeah, it's running, people are on it, let's go. If I have to queue up for less than half an hour, you know, that's a good day.
It's only 10 minutes.
10-minute queue. Turn back? Hell no. Your boy, he going for a 10 minutes Cute. I'd turn back if it's 2 hours, but thankfully it is not. Yeah, when it comes to theming, I think the only thing in Fort Park that's actually themed is a swarm and a saw. And freaking Nemesis Inferno is the volcano, yeah, and then not much around that. Hyperia is just the golden goddess, but with no theming at all. I know Tidal Wave has that bathtub and shit, and a few weird shit around it, but yeah. But I can't wait to go back to Alton Towers again. I need to go on Smiler before anything else. That's the main thing. Oh look, they got a table they just introduced. That wasn't there before. Pretty sure that food is not edible. It can't be. You have rats and shit around here otherwise. I like they've added a bit more to it. Twist on, we're going home. It's hard to do these things alone. The Blood River's back, let's go. I feel like if Nemesis Inferno was to ever be re-themed, right? Well, I say re-themed. Is it that way or that way? Fuck knows. Actually don't know which way it is. It must be this way then, mustn't it? Yeah, it must be this way. But yeah, Nemesis Inferno. I feel like it should do what Nemesis done and have like light up lava coming down the volcano, or like red water coming down the volcano. That would be sick. But yeah. Anyway, here goes. Yeah, it still stinks in here. I heard though that with Vampire you have to have a certain amount of people on the ride for it to, you know, whatever. I think due to the weight thing or something like that. So, what was I saying? Yeah, having like a volcano in like Nemesis Inferno and then just having like water streaming down from it, I think that'd be cool. Because Nemesis Inferno added like lights and shit, didn't they? Like red LED lights near where the train is. I thought that looked sick. But if they do re-theme Nemesis Inferno, they need to add like LED lights coming down from the volcano, make it look like lava's erupting. And add some water as well, like blood red water, like Vampire did. I saw a behind the scenes video of Vampire. Apparently everything has been like taken away apart from the original Marcel, or as he's secretly known, Phil Collins, as the thing that moves around. I can't remember what that thing's called. They got it from Madame Tussauds, which was a original Phil Collins from like from the late 80s, like early 90s to 1990. It must have been made in the 80s anyway. But yeah, it was originally Phil Collins, and they just dressed him up in a vampire outfit. But the more you know, who knows? Phil Collins is currently operating the vampire. But the chandeliers are new. Apparently the ones before were very heavy. You can tell these aren't like real. You can tell they're made of like plastic and shit. It still looks cool though. I still think it's effective. You know, I'm just happy to ride this after all these years. 1990 this came out. Crazy. But like I said, I only started coming to Chessington like 2 years ago, so I don't know the ins and outs of people that originally came here. I didn't even know this place was close to me. That's how clueless I was. But thankfully it is. Yeah. Film again when we're a little closer to Phil Collins. this a little closer up. Looks like one of the candles aren't working properly. Go on, sing us a song, Phil. Do 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 do. For all my life, oh Lord, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life, oh Lord. What does that say? Yeah, I feel like this would be quite of a boring coaster if it wasn't for the swinging. The swinging makes this the ride it is. Unfortunately, I don't get to go at the front. I am the second from the front. You know, whatever. Yeah, like I said before though, the swinging is what makes this so fun. I think originally before, because this was made by aerodynamics, this was made from. And the bottom where your feet are, there used to be like something you like step on. And all the aerodynamics of coasters were made exactly the same. And they got rid of the thing and they just turned it into a swinging coaster. Which I feel is better though. I prefer the swinging to the whole stepping on the thing, you know. Aerodynamics, as you know, is now defunct, and I think Vekoma took over the operations to make it, you know, operational. But still, you know, I'd be upset if this ride closed down. Sort of like the flying fish in a way. I'd only be, you know, somewhat happy if the flying fish was replaced with something good, but then again, you can't really get rid of flying fish. Even though it has been moved countless times, you know, it's not the same coaster it was back in the 80s, but yeah. And yeah, we're about to go up next. I think Flying Fish came out in 1984, but it was known as Space Station Zero, wasn't it? And then it was moved because of stealth, and then something happened, and then they brought it back again outside, and yeah. Anyway, we're about to go on. Wish me luck. Yeah, so I asked her, it looks like that Stingray thing was in fact open. I don't know, I was literally standing outside and the doors were closed. Maybe they just started really early or some shit and then closed the doors, I don't know. Fucking thing. Yay. Oh, these things are so cute. God, apparently if you piss them off though, they spray you. And you just can't get the smell out. Bro, I've got a flipping £180 Nike coat on. I don't know spraying that. Go up to about 5 foot as well. Shit. Vampire. Good old vampire. Gonna see my ride photo real quick. Yeah, I couldn't really see my face because it said the Chessington thing over it. I've never really liked... Oh, that looks cool though. That's really cool. This is really funny thing where we're in the tunnel, right? And you know where it stops just so, you know, the other train can go forward and you're stuck in that dark tunnel. So someone went, oh! Hee hee. Someone did a fucking Michael Jackson. Sounded like the guy behind me, I don't know. Yeah, it's fun. It wasn't as fun as last time though. It's like, I don't feel as it swinged as much. Maybe it's just me, I haven't been on it a long time. Yeah, I thought it was over too quickly. I'll have another ride in it later, but yeah, it didn't swing as much as it did before. Let's head over to Mandrill, seeing as we've been on. Ah, this sucks. I know they're bringing out a new ride. I think it's like a. What ride is it? It's fucking Minecraft. Minecraft's getting all this like limelight now, isn't it? I think they're bringing out a Minecraft fucking ride because there was a bloody Minecraft film coming out, which I give no shits about. I've never played Minecraft. Is it like a running theme now that Jack Black has to be in everything video game related? I'm surprised he running bloody Sonic. Oh, look at his cute little thing there. Oh. But I was like so pissed. He's not even looking at the little girl. He's not even acknowledging she's there. But VIP experiences, is that when you pay and then you get to ride the whole ride like all the time or some shit? I swear, like if you're on a ride Hyperia, like to yourself for the entire day, you pay like 2,500. Look at these spray painted trees. Look. Christmas period's over, my friend. There's some Christmas presents. Look, from the old Santa's grotto thing. Guy just went, I pick up a vlog every time. What? Have you heard him? Yeah, this is where all the Christmas shit takes place. I feel like Legoland though. I've seen videos and I think Legoland has the best Christmas because their lights are everywhere. It's really, really cool. Oh, I'm going back to the fucking entrance. Don't know what I'm doing. Look at the cute bunnies. Why am I going back to the entrance? I don't know what I'm doing. God. I'll play again when I'm near the entrance. Sorry, near the entrance? Near Mandrill. So yeah, it doesn't look like you have to pre-do it in 5 minutes. I'm a single rider, so I'm going this one. Single rider access, here I go. There's literally no fucking queue. Guy's looking at me, so I'm gonna stop here. I don't know if I'm quite awake for this ride yet, but here we go anyway. First time I've ever had to go on Mandrill and not have to actually wait 30 minutes to get onto it. 30 minutes is like every 2 hours, isn't it, on a busy day? Yeah, I feel like it's like 2 hours or some shit, if I remember. So, yeah, here we go. 5 minute, just walk on is just the best experience. It is just like Swarm, isn't it? Swarm has that thing up there. Okay, here I go. Look at that. Look at his face, bruv. What would I get? I'd probably get the little pink man. I've seen Squid Game as well. I'd say I probably prefer the first season more than the second season. The second season was enjoying. Especially that bit when they're spinning around and those two goofy guys and Thanos and shit, like dancing and crap. God, Nemo looks high as fuck, mate. He look high as fuck. Na, na, na. Na, na. Na, na. I think we're going to a crop drop now. Just doing things one at a time. Miles Morales, Spider-Man, and Gwen. Spider-Gwen. And can't remember the name of that one. What's his name? Carnage. Look how murky and dirty that water looks. That frog spawn. A little bird. Little birdie. Little birdie. I didn't remember last time when you're in like the tunnel area. You get a tiger and it roars at you and there's like a red glow to it. I didn't remember that from last time. It's a shame I never got to see it when there's a dragon, but I suppose if you've got Dragon's Fury, you know, Dragon's Fall would kind of screw it up, wouldn't it? It's part of the tiger area, so they re-themed it as Tiger Rock. No tigers today, unfortunately, though. Probably too cold for the buggers. Probably asleep. Freezing their arse off, mate. Hello. I stand. Hey, beautiful. I stand corrected. Yeah, cute. Where'd he go? Where did he go? He's gone up there. Right, it's always great when they come and greet you, innit? Look how fantastically beautiful. I couldn't stop and take a picture if I wanted to. He's on the move. Look at him. He's got so much room to walk. There he goes. Let him go. Yeah, get him go. And I think that's as far as we'll see him. Fuck did he go now? He's just chilling on the top somewhere. Did he go down there? Why did he just disappear? A big giant cat like that. I don't know where he went. He just somehow disappeared. At least I got to see him anyway. That was cool. Great timing. You don't give a fuck. Okay. Olga. It's the same tiger if I'm not mistaken. How old is she? I think it's a girl. Born into the same litter as Kyra. Olga is our leading lady and the most adventurous of the bunch. She was the first to set paw through our overhead trails. Black spots on her nose. Oh. Olga was here last time as well. It's a shame that when I was going by in a boat I didn't see her. There's Croc, drop over this way. Tomb Raider, of course, that's another one. Nothing in here. Well, I'm gonna sneeze. This cold weather's getting to me. Ah, what is that? I've heard these things before, I don't know what they're called though. Ginormous hamster fucking. Oh, that's it, a capybara, that's what they're called. Capybara. Capybara. I went on this thing before. Don't know if I'll go on it today, if I'm bothered or not. I do like the monkeys and crap though. Toon Blaster, 5 minute, why not? I still prefer Toon Blaster to whatever it's called, can't remember the bloody name of it actually. Right, can you not go through it? Oh, right, you go this way, you don't go through there. I was trying to queue up for bloody Tiger Rock and I was standing like a twat. She's like, no, you go up the stairs. I was like, oh, okay. I do prefer though, looking at old videos, this has been rethemed like 3 times. The first time, I can't remember, I think it was a bit too scary for children. so they rethemed it. No, the first one was like a space robot theme or some crap. And then the second one was an Egyptian theme with like a rock band and crap. But I think they found that too scary. And they turned it into another bloody laser game. I think there was an accident here before though on Toon Blaster. One of the only like serious ones, the only serious one, was someone fell off from like a platform up there or some shit and ended up breaking something or other. I can't remember. But Toon Blaster is the only incident where someone's actually had an accident. So I don't know where they had an accident, but still they fixed it pronto after that. A lot more people than I thought it would be. So okay, we're about to go on. Yeah, I definitely prefer this to the Curse at Autumn Manor. I just feel like the props and the animatronics are a lot cooler. Yeah. The flipping, like I said, the little things that pop at you in Autumn Manor move so slowly. I think they rely more on noises than they actually do the actual things. But the effects are pretty cool, but apart from that, nah. But I'll be going back to Autumn very soon, so I shall be able to re-experience it. Indeed. But yeah, it sucks that I only experienced. Well, I knew Chessington existed, but it's like I never knew. I'll go on number 8 then, screw it. I never knew how close it was. That's the reason I never went. But you know, to see it back in the day when they had the space robot theming. I think that was in the late 80s, 90s, and then the Egyptians rocking out with guitars and crap. Yeah, it would have been really cool to experience, but I wasn't that interested back then. I was scared shitless of roller coasters back then. Yeah.
Yeah, you really should.
Anyway, here goes. Okay, so this is my score. I don't know if I did better or worse than last time. I think my friend got it in the 10 figures last time. Yep. Ah, shit, someone beat me. So my score is 89,550, car 4. And a lady got 95,575. And the high score is over a million. Shit.
Oh wow.
That's annoying. I came second. Car 4. Yeah, I came second. Right, I was trying so hard not to sneeze when people are going by if I can help it. I definitely got a cold coming on, man. I decided to cycle here because I didn't want to pay for all the travel and crap. But fuck's sake. Yeah, that was fun. I like Toon Blaster. Like I said, I don't know if I beat my score or not. But yeah, a lady was like, as we were coming out, I think I'm going to head to the zoo now, and she took the words right out of my mouth. And it's the only seat I can find, so I might as well just sit here. Could go and crop drop, but can't be asked. I'll go on it later for sure. The theming's amazing, but like I said, when it comes to theming, that ain't Thought Park's thing really, apart from 2 rides, like I just mentioned. I'm gonna torture myself into going to that ride. I can't remember the name of it. The one that breaks your fucking ribs. Literally cannot remember the name of it. Yeah, but it's a Wild Mouse, I think it's called. But have my lunch now, and then I'll go on to that. And wait maybe 2-3 hours before I go back on the mandrill. Come on, it ain't that bad, let's be honest. Screaming like she's on detonator. Yeah, I still remember though, when you're on like mandrill, you feel the pain. It's like, as you reverse out of the station and you go up that thing, you feel that pain in your stomach and then you go back down again. Anyway, I'm gonna have my lunch and then over to the zoo. I don't know that safari thing, I've never been on that, so hopefully I can go on that. Yeah. Strange little topic, but fucking damn it, I had to use the restroom and fucking someone stole my spot when I came back. So I don't usually do this. I always mean to do it, but I never get round to it. It's usually because it's so busy, I'm queuing up for rides and I end up missing it. But thankfully, because it's dead, pretty dead today. Well, it's not dead, it's okay. But a bunch of stuff to do. Stingray talk. Gruffalo meet and greet. Penguin talk, I'll go in for that. Raccoon talk. Gorilla, owl. Yes, bunch of stuff to do today, really cool. And you get to feed the penguins. Sure, do they feed it? I don't know. But yeah, sick. So Stingray talk, I'm heading there now. I haven't had my lunch yet, that's the problem. Well, I'm going in the wrong direction, put it that way. But I'll have my lunch outside that Stingray thing, if I can find a seat, which is unlikely. I don't know what's in here. Imagine animals, bruh. Imagine animals being here, right next to a ride. I don't even know what animal it is. Turtles, there you go, that makes sense now. Turtles aren't going to jump over the fence, are they? There's not even a turtle here. This is a shame. I can't remember the way you tell a turtle and a tortoise apart. I think a tortoise can go in the water, can swim in the water, but a turtle doesn't. Because turtles are so bloody damn big. I think that's like the big difference between the two. River rafts. Crap, my phone just turned off. Okay, a bit closer. I think it's this way. No, this way. Okay. Little miniature cars. Wonder how long they've been there. So it goes this way. I'll just play it again when I'm right there. I forgot about that. Yeah, new land coming 26. I think they're talking about look at this. New land. They're gonna have a big space of land, aren't they? This is round about where I said Calgary Stampede, where Scorpion Express used to be. It's a shame that ride closed down. I would love to have gone on that, never mind. But yeah, I think that's probably the Minecraft thing that's going to be there. Like I said, I don't give a shit about Minecraft, but screw it, you know? Yeah, I don't really care too much about Minecraft, but a ride's a ride at the end of the day. I won't really get many of the theming. It said 5-minute walk my arse. It's like a 3-minute walk. Yeah. So yeah, that apparently is like Minecraft related, so whenever that comes, it's not like I'm absolutely excited. You know, when it comes, isn't it? Look at these kids, they should be at school. Oh shit. No way. Olivia, hello. Yeah. Alfie cousin. Your daddy cousin. Yeah. Bye-bye. Oh, that is so funny. That is so funny, my God. Oh, that made my day. That made my day. That is hilarious. My dad's cousin, sorry, what am I on about? My cousin is about 26. He has a little kid. Yeah, my little niece. I just saw her on a school trip just now, and I said hello. I said, "Do you remember me?" And she's like, "No." I said, "I'm your daddy's cousin." She's like, "Okay." And then one of her friends said, "Who's that?" And she went, "I don't know." And then she said, "Oh, my daddy's cousin." I didn't know she was here. I saw her face. I was like, "What?" Anyway, strange thing. I didn't even know she'd be here, but she's on a school trip anyway, so. Well, that's kind of bullshit. Right here, I think this is where the stingray place is. Yeah, that's bullshit. Wow. Right here is literally where the, you know, the little mouse thing, the thing that you follow around, that tells you where you are. Why can't I stop sneezing? Shit. Oh, it's so annoying because it said it started at 1 o'clock. I'm literally standing outside there. There's straight up nobody there. I saw like a bunch of workers walk past like every now and then, but that sucks, isn't it? 1 o'clock and they can't even stick to it. Yeah, I was definitely at the right place anyway. It said Sea Life. I'm just confused as hell why they didn't do it today, but it didn't even say on the thing that it was closed. Can't even see in here. It's so fogged up, can't even see anything. Yeah, that's quite annoying. You turn up and something's not even... I don't know, tell me in the comments below if I was at the right place, because I'm pretty damn sure I was. Anyway, we move. So, weird thing, that penguin meet and greet, yeah, is at 1:30, and my little cousin and a school trip are there as well. So, yeah, I can't particularly show her face on camera, you know, it'd be a bit... Yeah, I can't really do that. But it's strange, she's going to be there as well. So I'm going to have to try and avoid filming her. Yeah, but I'm going to go on Croc Drop first, as I think it starts in about 7 minutes. Disabled entrance, so... Yeah, I think it's pretty much walk on at this point, yeah. So, what was I saying? Chessington's Croc Drop. Yeah, it's a little bit more thrilling than I remember it was last time. You get a really great view of the park. I think it drops about 5 times. So I'm about to go into the penguin thing now, and I think my cousin's there with her school trip, so I'm going to try and avoid her seeing me because it might ruin the experience because she'll just get distracted all the time. So I'm going to try and avoid it. I'm going to try and avoid her just for now, let her enjoy it. And yeah, here goes.
And so that's why I've got a nice rocky area here for them, but also found long cliff faces as well. Now you're often known when you're close to a penguin colony because it can be very, very stinky. They're very smelly animals, and that is because of their guano. So does anybody actually know what guano is? Maybe you want to shout it out to me? Yes, well done, penguin poo. So guano, it's a fancy name, penguin poo, and it makes them very, very stinky because what they do is they actually build their nests with it. So what they'll do is they'll use it as like a little cement, so they'll get lots of sticks and lots of branches and they'll kind of just poo all over it, it sticks it all together and makes a nice nest. Now I know that sounds really gross, but it's really, really good because it actually helps to protect them. Because of course, I don't know about you, but if I was a predator trying to eat a little penguin, I don't think I'm going to want to eat my dinner around all of their poo. It's not very nice, so it does help to deter predators, and it does make a nice secure nest for their babies as well. So when it comes to Humboldt penguins, they are monogamous. So what this means is they will normally have one partner for their whole life, and they will raise their chicks together as well. So they'll work
One
together,
partner for their whole life.
and they'll normally have sort of 1
Jesus.
to 3 sort of clutches, so 1 to 3 sets of eggs a year, and that can have sort of 1 to 3 sets of babies each year as well, and in each one.
1 to 3 sets of babies a year.
Especially for this species, because unfortunately they are being threatened by lots
Sounds
of
like
different
India.
things. They are coming close to extinction, which isn't very good. So being able to breed quite a lot is very important for them. It's really
close
important
to
have the right
extinction.
environment because it helps to boost their numbers. Now when it comes to making their nests, they do of course make their nests near the ocean. Now that is because it means that they are near to their food. So can anybody shout out to me what penguins like to eat? Shout it out for me. That's it, well done. Fish, yes, our penguins love to eat fish, and they are amazing hunters. So they can dive as deep as 500 metres below the water, and they can reach up to 30 miles per hour. So very, very fast. And with these guys, they've got lots of different adaptations, so lots of different things to do with their body and their behaviour that allow them to be really good hunters. So for example, you might notice that their bodies are nice and streamlined, so they look a little bit like a torpedo, and this means they can cut through the water nice and quickly. And then of course they do have those really strong flippers or wings as such. So with penguins they cannot fly, so they cannot fly into the air, but they can sort of fly in the water. So they have really, really powerful sort of flippers or wings,
cool.
like I said, that helps to propel them through the water. It means they can go very, very fast. And they do also have their own sort of set of built-in goggles.
I wonder how
as well.
she managed to
They
get
have
up
a
there.
clear layer of skin over their eyes, and this helps to protect them from the water and any salt in the water. And it means that they can still have a look around while they're swimming, see where they're going, see where their food is.
Well,
and they're
look
not
at them
gonna
coming
have
out the
any
water.
issues at all. And you will notice as well is they do have a little barb or a little hook on the end of their beak as well. So with these guys, because they eat fish, fish are quite wiggly, so they need to make sure they can keep it in their mouth. So what happens is when they grab onto that fish, they kind of put it in their beak, and if it tries to wiggle out, it's just going to hit that hook in the end. It's not going to jump straight out of their mouths. So of course you don't want that. You want to keep a hold of your dinner. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen the inside of a penguin's mouth. It's not the nicest thing. They do actually have sort of backward-facing barbs all along their tongue and going down into their throat. So what that means is when they swallow their dinner, when they swallow their fish, it's going to go down. But if it tries to wiggle its way back up, it's going to get caught on those barbs and it cannot come back out. The only way it's going to go is back down into the penguin's belly, which of course isn't so great for the fish, but really good for our penguins because of course that is their dinner. And now having said that penguins, they are predators themselves, that doesn't mean they don't have any predators that try to eat them. So unfortunately when it comes to these guys out in the wild, they are going to be hunted by animals like sharks and seals.
God, sharks and seals eat penguins.
To basically get away from them and hide from them as well.
Look how
So when we
fast they
have
are
a group of
underwater.
penguins, you might notice that they're black on their back and white on their tummy. Now it might look to you that it does make them stand out, but actually this can help them camouflage. It's called counter shading. So say for example there's a little penguin and you're swimming along and sort of bobbing on the water, and you've got a seal that's looking down on the penguin. That dark back is going to blend in really well to sort of the dark surface of the sea. And then say for example you're a shark down in the water and you're looking up at a penguin bobbing on the top, that white belly is going to blend in really well with the top of the water again, because as the sun's coming down it looks very sort of white, sort of pale blue, and it will blend in really well with that as well. So it makes it really, really hard for the predators to see them. And then they do have some really fun behaviours that they use to get away from their predators as well. So one of the things you might see penguins doing is something called porpoising. So that's basically where they'll jump in and out of the water like this. It's called porpoising because of course porpoises do it as well. And this is really, really good because like I said, they live in colonies of the thousands. So say you're a shark trying to swim and trying to attack lots and lots of penguins. If they're all splashing in and out of the water at the same time, there's lots of them doing it, it's going to create sort of lots of splashing, lots of bubbles. It's make it really, really hard for that shark to get to them and to see them. And then they do also blow lots of bubbles as well. You might sometimes see our penguins doing it to play, but this is a natural behaviour, so they will also blow lots of bubbles in the face of predators as well. So again, sounds a little bit silly, but of course, again, if you're getting lots of bubbles blasted in your face, you're going to really struggle to see
That
where those
water isn't
bubbles are,
quite
and really struggle
clear
eat
to
them.
see.
It's also good for the predators, but really good for our penguins. Now, in general, Humboldt penguins will live around 15 to 20 years, but
They live up to
unfortunately,
about
like I said,
20
they
years.
are vulnerable to extinction, and that is mainly due to us humans. So they're having lots of issues with things like plastic pollution and overfishing as well. And climate change too is actually having a really big impact on them as well at the moment. But there are things we can also do to help. So for
Climate
example,
change.
plastic pollution, please make sure we are putting our litter in the bin once we're done with it. Please make
Silent
sure that we
killer.
are using things ones where possible, reducing
Pretty much
the
killed the
amount of plastic we
dinosaurs.
use, and make sure we're recycling as well. And when it comes to overfishing, you know, a lot of us like to have fish in our diet. That is perfectly okay, but you can make it a lot more sustainable. So what you can do is when you go out shopping, when you look at the packaging of the fish, you can have a look for different logos. So one is a little blue fish, or you might see one that says MSC. They're the most common ones, and that tells you that the fish you're buying has been caught in a sustainable way, and all that means it's been caught in a way that doesn't negatively impact marine life. And then when it comes to things like climate change, unfortunately as the oceans are warming up, what happens is fish are swimming further and further away from the shore, but unfortunately the penguins, they cannot follow the fish to get their dinner because they have to stay back on the shore with their babies. So unfortunately that is causing an issue. And then as the oceans are warming up, we're seeing a lot more issues with cyclones and hurricanes, which do devastate their nests and can wash them away. Which isn't very nice, but I promise.
Sounds like penguins have an hard life.
So for example, walking short distances instead of driving, or you can cycle as well. And something as simple as turning off a light when you leave the room, as long as there's not someone still sitting in that room, that can really help as well. So I'm going to wrap it up there. If you have any questions, do let me know. Otherwise, our next talk is going to be literally just around that corner. So you're going to go through the archway and turn right. And I'm going to be doing a skunk and raccoon talk as well at 1:45 if you'd like to join me for that. If you'd like to come to any of our other talks, do feel free to download the Chessington app on your phone, type in talks at the top, and they will all come up. And like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll try my best to answer them. Thank you so much.
I'm going to ask her if that stingray thing was cancelled. Well, that was fun. I learnt a bit there. Penguins are pretty much fucked in this world. Shit. Managed to take this picture. Got a nice little picture actually. Yeah, my cousin luckily didn't notice me. Wow, look at it go. Look at that one over there. Oh, these things are so cute. Bro, I'm definitely coming down with a cold, bro. My nose won't stop running. I can't stop sneezing. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to go to the toilet and get some fucking toilet roll for my nose, man. Jesus Christ. I think there's like a skunk thing coming on soon, so... Yeah, I hope you learned a few things about those penguins. A lot more than I knew. Oh, there's some robins. Some beautiful robins. Hello, robin. There's a monkey again. That woman scared the robin away. I wanted to get a good picture of it, never mind.
Their life on the ground. They're not really very good climbers. Oh, there she is. There we go, men appearance. So with these animals, they are of course very notorious for their smell. Now I promise you they don't smell this stinky all the time. They are of course, they make the smell with their spray. Now the only time a skunk is actually going to spray you is if they're really, really scared, try to tell you to go away and you have not left them alone. So what skunks will actually do is if you accidentally find one in the wild and you spook it, I wouldn't worry too much about it instantly spraying you, because what they tend to do is they will actually do other behaviours first to try and pick you up. So they will stomp their feet, they're going to hiss at you, they're going to growl at you, then they're going to put that tail really nice and high up just to basically tell you, no, you've scared me, I know what you need me, please can you go away? And then you know, as long as you move away, you're going to be all good. Unfortunately, some predators are not that smart, so things like, you know, wolves, coyotes, even dogs will often go up to these guys and try to have sort of a nice tasty snack, and that's not a good idea. So what will happen is if you don't leave after those first warnings, you're going to get a sort of a mist of a spray. So they'll do a light mist to kind of give you a really nice smell of that horrific stench to try and get it to go away. And then if you don't go away, then that's when you get the jets. So they can actually release jets of that spray that can go as far as sort of 5 foot. Which is quite a long way, and I'm telling you now, it is a horrific smell. A lot of people kind of say it smells like different things, but the general consensus is rotting fruit, burning rubber, rotting meat, kind of all mixed in together, and sewage and BO, and it's all really not very nice at all. And unfortunately, no matter what Google tells you, you cannot get that smell out. You know, you're going to have to throw away your clothes, you're going to have to take lots of baths, but you know, Google and lots of myths will tell you can bath in milk, you can bath in tomato soup. It does not help at all. Fortunately, a couple of our keepers have found that out. Yes, you cannot get rid of that smell at all, so you have to be very, very careful when you see these guys out in the wild. And it's not actually just their behaviour that gives you that warning, there's also that coloration as well. So I'm going to have a look at animals that are quite sort of dangerous. So say, for example, like dart frogs or wasps, they have those bright colours and those stripes, and that is also what this skunk has here. Now, monsoon is just having little chums all around. So these guys, they are omnivorous. So they will eat pretty much anything they can find, but their absolute favourite thing to eat is bugs. So she'll often have a wander around looking for worms in the grass, and she has really nice long claws on the front of her paws, and that will mean she can sort of dig around for the food, or she can break open things like logs as well to look for some nice tasty treats. Now with these guys, you do have to be extra careful around them because unfortunately they can't see too well. They rely entirely on their sense of smell and their hearing. So what's quite interesting
Can't see
about that
very
is we
well.
actually have to change the way we work around them when it comes to this, and that's because we
Looks like
train
they
a
can
lot
see
of our
well to
animals
me.
to help with things like daily health checks. So for example, we've trained her to follow a target stick. This is a stick with a ball on the end, and what she does, she follows it, and she knows if she follows it and touches it with her nose, she's going to get a nice tasty treat. And we use this to get her to move between enclosures if we need to take her to the vet or something like that, or we'll get her to follow it to go on just a set of weighing scales. What's quite interesting, that most animals it will literally be just that ball on the stick. With her, because she can't see very well, we actually have a stick with a little rattle on the end instead, and she instead is trained to follow the sound. And again, the same things are threatening her, things like sort of hunting and deforestation, and of course the same unusual pet traits as these guys. So what I said about earlier about being nice and social media savvy, you've got to do the same thing with our skunks. I'm going to wrap up there because I've now got to run all the way down to Trailer of the King to do our gorilla talk. So if you'd like to join me, feel free. That's going to be in 10 minutes at about 2 o'clock, and then at 2:30 I'm going to be doing an owl talk on the antic song, where hopefully you'll have some of our owls having a fly as well. If you'd like to join me for that, if you have any questions, do feel free to ask while I'm here, and if not, I hope you have a lovely night. Thank you.
Yeah, so I asked her, it looks like that stingray thing was in fact open. I don't know, I was literally standing outside and the doors were closed. Maybe they just started really early or some shit and then closed the doors, I don't know. Looking thing. Yay. Oh, these things are so cute. God, apparently if you piss them off though, they spray you. And you just can't get the smell out. Bro, I've got a flipping £180 Nike coat on. I don't know spraying that. I got up to about 5 foot as well. Shit.
So these guys are going to be found in the rainforest of West Africa, in places like Cameroon, the Republic of Congo, and Gabon as well. So we have 9 individuals here at the moment, but I might as well introduce you to Dimitri, our silverback, seeing as he's the only one that's out. So yes, he is this gorilla that's directly in front of me. He is our silverback. So when we talk about silverbacks, a lot of people think that it's a completely different species. That's not true. So a silverback is just a mature individual who's typically going to be your dominant male in the troop. So Dimitri, yes, he's our dominant male, and there are a few different traits that show that. So of course he does have that lovely silver back, so that tends to come in
like Donald
when
Trump.
youngsters are about sort of 12 to 14
He makes
years
the same
old,
face as Donald Trump.
Testosterone will kick in, and that will start coming in. And then you might notice as well, he has quite a big head. Now I promise I'm not being mean, it is supposed to look like that. So this is something called a sagittal crest. So what will happen is the skull will elongate, and so all the muscles up there and create that lovely crest. You're a bit big to be sitting on your grandma. So yeah, so there are other species that have this as well. So if you've seen our male sea lion Hugo, you will notice that he has this crest as well. Now with Dimitri, he weighs over 200 kilograms. He's a very big animal, and he has a very, very important role. So out in the wild, he will basically be protecting his family from any other males that might want to take it over. So he will often be fighting with them. Here at Chessington, it's slightly different here in captivity. His main job is basically to keep the peace in the family. So because it is a family troop, they do have spats every now and then, they do have the argument. So it's Dimitri's job to get involved and tell them off. It can often be quite loud, it often sounds worse than it is. A lot of the time just a look from Dimitri, as you can probably tell, is enough to tell the teenagers to start behaving. But he will get physically involved if he needs to. I know that makes him sound really scary, I promise you, he's a lovely gentle giant. He's probably actually the nicest one that we have here. You know, there's lots of different personalities that we have here. So of course, him being the dad, we do have some mums as well. So we've got mum Shanga, and then she has her youngest, which is Ade. He's our little 2-year-old, our little baby.
She said mum
She's got
Shanga.
Candy, who's coming up to 7 years old now, and her teenager Kwanzaa. And then we do also have our other mum, who's sort of like the aunt of the troop. We have Asili and her son Moana. Now they're very, very sassy, those two. You know when they're in a bad mood, they're going to be banging everything and throwing everything around, being in a right old mood. So they're always great fun to work with. You know, keeps us on our toes. And then we do also have some other individuals as well. So we've got Shanga's mum, so the grandma of the troop, Shani. She was the first gorilla, that was awful, first gorilla born here at Chessington, and she's still here. So we've got Shani here at the front and Asili there at the back. And then, of course, we do have the gorilla, who is our lowest ranking male. I also know who he is because he's got the longest, lankiest arms I've ever seen on a gorilla. So we've all got lots of different personalities and lots of different roles. So it'll often be sort of the mums that are, and all of the women that are looking after the youngsters. And also the teenagers spend a lot of time playing with them as well, keeping them occupied. Now, with gorillas, they are herbivorous animals, so it means they're going to be mostly eating anything leafy, so that's going to be fruit and vegetables, and they will eat browse as well. So our keepers will go around, they'll cut down branches and different trees and bushes and give it to them to eat, and they'll eat all of the leaves and all of the bark and any sort of fruit that's growing on there as well. So their favourite tends to be bamboo, willow or bramble. Now, I did say that they do eat fruit, so out in the wild they would eat quite a lot, but here at Chessington and in most zoos it's slightly different. So the fruit that's sort of grown for humans to eat is very, very sugary. It's very sweet to suit our taste, so unfortunately we can't give too much to any of our primates because it's very, very sugary and it can cause them health issues. So normally they'll have them in ice lollies in the summer, or they'll have them as treats for their training sessions. And with these guys as well, they do sometimes eat a bit of protein in their diet, so sometimes they'll go out and they'll hunt for small birds, sort of any small rodents they can find, or they'll eat eggs out of birds' nests, or sometimes they'll eat termites as well and have the odd bit of honey from honeycomb too. So they have a very, very varied diet, and a lot of the time, like I said, they're going to spend a lot of time in the forest floor and in sort of the trees looking for their food, so we have to make sure we try and stimulate that in captivity. So what we can do is something called a scatter feed, where we'll throw all the food around, get it all mixed up in the bark chip and the straw, and they have to forage for it just as they would out in the wild. Or you might notice we've got lots of toys in here that we can use to put their food in. So we've got a brand new fire hose right in front on that chain there. So we are very lucky. Oh, here comes the little baby. This is our day. So we do get given a fire hose from the fire departments around here that they can no longer use, and we use it for our animals. So you can see our day playing with one of their brand new feeders. We do also have another feeder at the back on the right, and we can use it to make hammocks as well. And then you might notice we've got those barrels at the back too. So with that, we'll often put their food or their little pellets, the little biscuits they get in there. They have to roll it around for the food to come out. So that means they're using their bodies, using their brains, and not going to get bored. And they do get lots of exercise as well. And that's not all we can do to try and keep them entertained. As you can see, our day, he can spend all day playing on just a bit of fire hose. But there are other things we can do as well. He loves swinging on the ropes. So we can do something called environmental enrichment. So what we do is we change up the environment for our animals. We put new things in, take things out, change up the layout. And we've got lots of places as well that the animals can go to play and rest where you guys can't see, so they can get out of view as well. That's his oldest sister, handy. So the bit they've just run into, that is the greenhouse. So that's a nice and humid area for them, where there's lots of sort of rock climbing walls all up the sides, so they can spend a lot of time climbing in there. And then right at the back you might see the little holes that go into their dens, so you can make lots of nests in there with the straw, and that's where they'll spend their time sleeping at night. And then some of you might be able to see on the right hand side, right at the back of the mesh there, got a nice brand new building, that green building, which is a massive, massive area for them, which has lots of, sort of swings in there, lots of ropes, lots of hammocks, lots of things that they can play on and rest in if they'd like to get out of the human view. So when it comes to these animals, we can do a lot of work with them as well. So unfortunately, because they are quite dangerous when it comes to things like daily health checks, we can't go in with them and sort of move their arms and legs about like you might do with your cats and dogs at home. We instead work with them so they can help us out with their husbandry healthcare. So what we've been able to do is all the training that we do with our animals, it's all completely voluntary, so they don't have to take part if they don't want to. And of course we use positive reinforcement, so it means if they show the right behaviours, they do get a nice tasty treat. And what we've been able to do is we train our gorillas every day, and what we've been able to do is they can show different behaviours so we can make sure they're all nice and healthy. So for example, we can get them to open their mouth on command, so we can have a look at their teeth, being able to stick out their tongue, which looks really silly, but it means there's no injuries on there. We can have a good look at it. And then what we can do is we can get them to put their hands and their feet up to the mesh, so we have a good look at that, make sure there's no cuts or bruises we might have to deal with. They can put their ear up to the mesh so we can take their temperature, and their chest up to the mesh so we can listen to their heartbeats. It's all very, very important, especially because they are such big dangerous animals. The only alternative would be to use things like anaesthesia. Of course you can't use that every day, and unfortunately it's quite a stressful process, so it's a lot better to get them to take part instead, and it means we don't have to put them in really stressful conditions every day just to make sure they're all okay. But unfortunately, sometimes we do have to do something a bit more in depth when it comes to their vet care, and of course we do sometimes have to use anaesthesia. So what we've actually been training our gorillas to do is to train them to come up to the mesh, and we give them a little injection in their arm, and then it means they can just go to sleep and it's nice and calm, not more stress free, and then we basically have a look over them, they're doing better work we need to do, then we give them another injection and they wake up and it's perfectly good for them, nice and comfortable, and it's a lot better because unfortunately when it comes to anaesthesia, a lot of the time you have to use things like dart guns or blowpipes to administer that medication to make them fall asleep, and that can be very stressful for them and stressful for us and quite traumatic. But by getting them to come over and doing it in a much more calm and much more controlled way, it's a lot better for their health. And that's not all our gorillas can do. They have been able to help us with research as well. So unfortunately with our gorillas, and any gorillas really, or any sort of primates, that can be things like orangutans, chimps and bonobos, they can be prone to heart conditions. Luckily our gorillas are nice and healthy, but that doesn't mean they can't help. So we've actually been able to train our gorillas to put their fingers on the little sort of metal bar, and this is called an ECG reader. So what this does is basically takes the reading of their heart rate, and what we do is we send that data off to scientists and vets, and they've been able to compare our nice and healthy gorillas' data to gorillas and other apes that aren't quite so healthy, in the hopes of one day finding a cure or treatment for heart disease in apes, which is going to be really, really good. So they're really doing their part. So they're doing lots of different things to sort of help the other species, and they are here as ambassador animals for you guys as well. So hopefully by being ambassador animals, you guys are going to fall in love with them and want to help look after them, because there are things we can do to help. So with gorillas out in the wild, especially western lowlands, they are critically endangered. So there's only around 100,000 western lowland gorillas
like every
that are out in the wild. I know that sounds like a lot, but there's over 1 billion people living in just Surrey, so that shows you how sort of few there really are, and that's not good. And unfortunately, it's due to human activity that they are so threatened. So unfortunately, things like poaching and habitat destruction are having a major issue. But one thing that we're seeing a lot of at the moment is actually to do with our phones. So I'm sure most of us have one, I do myself, and unfortunately there is a mineral in them that helps make them work, and this is called coltan. Now one of the few places that coltan can be found and mined is actually out in the rainforest where our gorillas live. So unfortunately what's happening is phone companies are cutting down the rainforest, pushing the gorillas out, or sometimes even poaching them just to get that mineral to make our phones work, which isn't ideal, but there are things we can do to help. So for example, please make sure we're not just going out and buying phones for the sake of it. So if the newest iPhone comes out and you don't need it, it is better not to get it. You know, it's going to cost you a lot of money, probably doesn't have a lot of new features, and it does cause a negative impact on the gorillas, because of course the more people that go out and buy them, the more of that mineral is needed to make them work, so the more of an impact it's going to have on the gorillas. And then of course, if you can try and get a second-hand phone once you'll stop working,
buying
that's
phones
really
got
good
to do
too,
with gorillas?
because of course that mineral is going to already be in there, they don't need to mine it anymore. And then what you can do is when your phone stops working, you can recycle it, and that means that mineral will be taken out of your old phone, put into a new one to make that work, and again they're not mining for it anymore, so it does really help. So I'm going to wrap it up there. If you guys do have any questions, do feel free to come and ask. Now to come to our next talk. You're not sick of me already. I'm going to be down at Owls in our antics lawn, and we're hopefully going to be doing some flying with our owls there, and you can come and learn some facts all about them. But thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. Thank you.
Right, it seems like every animal is becoming extinct. But when she was talking about, you know, they spray you from 5 feet, I thought she was talking about the bloody raccoons, because she was feeding the raccoons. No, she was talking about the fucking skunks that are like, I don't know why you can mix skunks and raccoons together, it's strange. But the the skunk kept popping in and out every now and then. I got a few pictures as well, I'm not sure if I filmed it or not. But that freaking silverback gorilla though, Jesus Christ, the size of it. Biggest gorilla I've been near is that animatronic one in Tunisia. But kind of crap everywhere, look. Apparently they even eat birds as well. That was fun, that was enjoyable. I'll probably come back to the gorilla later, if I can find it. He's up there at the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna find a toilet now so I can get some tissue. Bruh, just out of nowhere, all of a sudden a cold just like flipping jumped on me, man. Flipping, I got a cold. My nose won't stop running. It's that bloody bike ride all the way here. I took like an hour bike ride and now I got a freaking cold. The hell? Now it's starting to warm up a bit. It's like, for God's sake. They said it wasn't going to rain today anyway. They said it was going to be mild today, which is lucky. But I managed to get on one of each ride, so yeah. Right, we're here now. Look at the water, it's all grimy. I was trying to film the penguins earlier and I couldn't even bloody see them because the flipping water was so grimy. I'm gonna find a toilet real quick. I need some toilet roll. Now we have the reindeer. You can see the horns in its head have been removed. Right, last time I came here, he had horns in his head. Have they removed them or something? That's really sad. Like, the one I saw before, it may be him or not, one of the horns is, like, bigger than the other one. Didn't even know you could remove the horns. What beautiful creatures are reindeers, though. The smell doesn't even bother me. Look, their flipping droppings are like rabbit droppings. Look at them, the way they eat sideways. There's another one in there. This one's so chill. Beautiful creatures, look. Another one over there. Oh, go and get some sleep. Yeah, I think he's way ahead of me. We're gonna see the owls later anyway. See there, look, there's the Christmas thing over there. That's where the reindeer is. That's where they're literally right here next to it. Oh. I think they're fairly friendly. Just don't try and, you know... Don't know what happened there. For some reason my phone just paused. I said, yeah, they're quite friendly creatures. I don't think you have to provoke them though, because you can go up to them. Yep. Got my toilet roll. Fucking hell, man. This girl was following this guy into the toilet. I'm like, what the fuck? Hopefully nothing shady was going on. I think I might go in here now. Seeing as it's only 5 minutes. Apparently it used to be called something, like something to do with soap. They were sponsored by some soap company or whatever it was. And, I don't know what it was called before, but apparently people really, really miss it. I think it won the award as well for older rides that are no longer here anymore. I voted for Loggers Leap, but that's only because I went on it a billion times, and it's the only ride that I actually went on in Fort Park because I was scared shitless of the other ones. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
In our treetop house. Silly old owl. Doesn't he know there's no such thing as a microphone?
wonder how much money the author of this story made. Oh, that's annoying, that owl thing. I missed it last time and I'm probably going to bloody miss it again. Where is it, man? I don't know where it is. Hopefully this map can tell me. New for 26, new for 27. Penguin Bay, 31. I think I need to go back to that Gruffalo thing. It's like right near it, I think. Because I'm obviously going to miss half a talk, but... see if I can get back to that Gruffalo part, because it might be near there. Yeah, they're making a lot of changes. I asked the guy, even he didn't know where the owl thing was. He said it's around here somewhere. But it's like... I don't know, I think it's over here. I don't know why this guy's running. Yeah, I definitely missed the owl show thing. He said it's like every hour or so they do it, but... Yeah, where all the owls were kept in these like little wooden box things with like little metal bars and crap. That area is now becoming part of the... It's now becoming part of the new Minecraft thing. You know, it says new land for 26. I said, that's that Minecraft thing, isn't it? He said, yeah. And then he tried to quickly change the conversation. I think he's not supposed to say anything. Oh, can't go in there. I don't know where this bloody owl thing is, man. He said over here, it's not. But yeah, they're getting rid of so many areas just so they can get that Minecraft thing in. Because so many bits are shut off where it says new for 2026. So they got a lot of work to do. Yeah, I ain't got a clue where the owls are. Originally where the owls were was that part that's now been shut off completely. But not a clue where they are now. This is a shame.
Yeah, that was 170.
The raccoon's back. Marmoset. Well, apologies if you wanted to see the owl thing. I mean, everything's moved around since last time I was here. Quite disappointing. So yeah, it's very confusing and annoying. Because right here, see this little thing here? This used to be a petting zoo right here where it says new to 26. Right here, where we used to have all the animals and used to petting thing. I don't know why they've got rid of it now. It's a real big shame. I like that area. They had like a bunch of goats and stuff. Like, no, Messi went there, I promise you, but there was like a bunch of fucking goats in the middle and the owls to the right side of it, and now they've completely moved it. You're telling me this whole area is going to be a new land? Because it's annoying with parks like Chessington, right? Where Alton Towers will just completely demolish a part of the park, right? They demolish a part of the park like they just don't use, that is just like, you know, extra space, and they'll build something because they have the space for it. Chessington will knock down actual areas of previous rides just so they can actually fit it in. So this is like the this is the old like western area where you used to have I don't know it too well, but I mean the first time I came here it was all here. The first time I came here I don't think that Scorpion Express was actually working. It's now completely closed down, I know. It's a shame this whole area is closed now. But yeah, I mean they're knocking down previous areas just to re-theme it. But Alton Towers would be like, nah bruh, we'll just build a new area and then just, you know, put new shit in it. It's like where the intoxicating is in Alton Towers, they weren't really using that space for anything and now they just put it there. That's what you got to love about Alton Towers. It's a shame as it is literally the furthest park from where I am. Well, apart from Blackpool, that's even further, that's like 4 hours. Alton Towers are so big, they can put as much space and as much things as they want. Chessington will have to knock down parts to get it. Flipping Thorpe Park had to knock down Loggers Leap and half of that area just to fit Hyperion in, you know? But, that's a shame, really. Like I said, I wasn't too accustomed to the western area of Chessington, primarily due to the fact that I only visited here about a year or a half ago. So, yeah, I wasn't really accustomed to it. I wasn't a theme park enthusiast. Like I wouldn't say I am now, but I'm interested in it. But we're about to go on Rattlesnake and break my bloody neck. And my ribs while I'm at it. But, yeah, it's a shame with little smaller parks like Chessington. Thorpe Park's bigger than Chessington. The smaller parks like Chessington, they have to knock down areas just to be able to build new stuff, which is quite a shame. But, yeah, each park has its faults, unfortunately, but not much you can do. Yeah, I have to look on some videos or old images on Google of like the western area and, you know, the petting zoo and the owl enclosure and shit. Because I'm looking for owls and none of the staff can even tell me where they are, so that's why I unfortunately missed out on that. If I'm not mistaken, this ride opened in like 94, 96. I'm not going to check now, but this is a hella arse ride. This ride's older than me. Surprised it's still, you know, together. It's a wild mouse ride, if I'm not mistaken. But, I'm Halucha and I'm your tour guide. I tell you all the ins and outs of theme parks. Yeah, you know the ins and outs of this ride. People are hoping it will get demolished one day, but I don't know, what are they going to replace it with? You know it's painful when the ride has to remind you beforehand. If you got a bad back, that ain't our problem. We told you. If you've got a bad back, don't go on this ride. If you want a bad back, go on this ride. It's a win-win. Or win-lose. I didn't even know 2 people got in behind me. Just as uncomfortable as I remember. Holy shit. Bro, you can't even sit in the seat properly. Who designed that coaster? Oh, for fuck's sake. I think it's just after I got off fucking Tiger Rock is when I started getting sneezes. Right, done me right in. That fucking rattlesnake though, fucking hell. Man, literally you go left, it slams you to the left. You go right, it slams you to the right. It breaks you. And then it breaks you again. It breaks you mentally and physically. Fucking ride, man. I would have gone in it again if the ride hadn't, you know, built up the queue a little more, but it fucking slams you to the left, slams you to the right. Holy crap. When are they going to get rid of that ride? I mean, they've got plans for 27 to you know, for some other fucking ride. At least they got plans and shit for like the future. Unlike Thorpe, they don't know what the hell they're doing half the time. But with Alton Towers, like each ride is like really separate from one another. With Chessington and shit, it's like everything's close together. You know, you have this little ride here, and then you'll have like another ride like straight bang next to it, like over there. Everything's squashed together. But yeah, as for the hours, I don't know. Right, I'm gonna see if I can get on that Zufari thing, because I missed out big time last time. If I miss that again, it's gonna piss me off, but I'll give it a go. Here we go. Oh, this is annoying. Head through Forbidden Kingdom to Mexico Cape, left Jinzu, turn left to get to Zufari. Why is everything moving about, man? It's so confusing. Download the app, I just bloody did. And it tells me to come here. So I'm on the right track. I have to go left up here for some reason. God, I don't know when in 2026 though. It will be done. Probably late. I don't know. Will it all be done by flipping April of next year? I doubt it. See if I can. Hehe, meerkat. I remember when I went to Paris. There's a playlist on my my YouTube channel when I went to Paris. And where is it? I wanted to find meerkats, and I don't think they were there at the time. Where's the Zufari thing? It better be up here. Hopefully it is anyway. Meerkats are like the coolest animals ever though. Comparethemeerkat.com. Remember that? That advert's been going for centuries, nearly as old as me. I hope we're on the right track. Oh god, I'm tired. This cold I'm starting to get is making me tired. Walking up here is exhausting. I wish I could just Thanos in Fortnite and just jump up in the sky and it'll land in the actual place I want to get to. Look at the pelicans, look at the pelican fly. Go pelican. Zufari. But I came to this area last time and I didn't even think to come here. Well, I came to this area last time and didn't think to go to the Zufari entry thing. I feel like I'm going to have to wait a long time because other people, innit? Oh well. One thing that's unique about Chessington is Alton Towers and Fort Park don't have this. They don't have animals either. Well, I think Alton Towers has some aquarium. Well, we made it in the end. So yeah, back in the day when, well, before this was even a theme park really, it was just a zoo, wasn't it? So I take it this is like the oldest part of like Chessington World of Adventures, full stop. So this has been, this part of the park's been open for centuries. Look at the pelicans fly. Go pelican. No, it's not a flamingo, it's a pelican. Go pelican.
As you continue on your journey, remember that all of our expedition vehicles are fitted with the very latest satellite tracking technology. So, we can keep track of you throughout your journey.
Well, this is the closest I'll ever be to Africa. Can't believe I didn't even think to do this last time. I think the last 2 or 3 times I was here. Oh, it's so dead. You come on a Monday and there's nothing here
Be close to seeing some
apart
giraffes.
from some giraffes.
Wow!
Or, to use their scientific name, Camelopardalis.
Camelopardalis.
They look like a cross between a camel and a leopard.
Put the two together and you get
Camelopardalis. Camelopardalis.
Make note of how many animals you can see so that we can
Camelopardalis.
In the wild, the giraffe population has dropped by 40% in the past 30 years due to poaching and habitat
Dropped by
loss.
40%.
Chessington
That's
Conservation
about.
supports giraffe conservation by funding scientific
look at it.
research, field surveys and improving security of the reserves.
We think giraffes are some of the most amazing creatures on the
How long
planet.
that tongue is,
25
Jesus.
years in wild and can grow as tall as 6 meters. That's 18 feet.
That's as tall as a house.
Yes.
You're telling me this giraffe can go right up to this van.
Speeds of up to 35 miles per hour.
Whoa!
Look at it. Why is it licking the
There's a
pole?
truck.
Why is it licking the pole? Why is it sticking his tongue out at me?
Their long necks enable them to reach the tops of the trees for their favourite snack.
Oh, looks like the car's
No
broken
more than
down.
5 minutes at a time.
That's because they spend all day eating.
The end of their tongues are also a darkish black colour due to the melanin that acts as a sort of
That's definitely a male.
prevents their tongues getting sunburned during all of that eating. They're just
sun on my
wonderful.
Which is why it's vital we continue our efforts to preserve this magnificent species.
Hopefully his car will move. They've got wirings to stop them coming closer. We're going through this. Let's go. I've seen these before. I can't remember what they're called.
Look around, adventurers, and you might be able to see some antelope.
Antelope.
Blaze on their
Of course they
faces.
are.
These are called blesbok.
They
Blesbok.
were once one of the most abundant antelope species of the African plains, but they became an endangered species during the early colonisation of South Africa, when they were hunted for skin and meat. Thankfully, numbers have now since recovered and they are now deemed as least concerned species.
They live for up to 17 years and both males and females have horns.
Though the female's horns are slightly more slender.
Well, you could tell this one's a female, and that one's a female, and that one's a male. It's so funny how carefree they are. Look how carefree they are. Bye-bye.
Hopefully you'll soon be
It's
seeing some
just
more
after 3 o'clock as well.
What's that?
The rhino
I mean rhino.
white rhino.
Oh, is it this side?
Hold on to your noses for a minute, researchers. Wherever you get rhino, you also get a lot of rhino dung.
Rhino dung. What? Who?
Yes, male rhinos mark out their territory with piles of their dung.
The white rhino is one of 2 rhino species found in Africa and the second largest land mammal on Earth. Despite its name, the white rhino is not actually white at all. Its skin is grey. There are many different theories as to where the term white came from, but the most common one is that it is derived from the Afrikaans word for wide, describing the white rhino's wide mouth and upper lip. Their impressive horns are made from a chemical which is actually
Oh, that didn't work well.
and is highly prized in many cultures. Sadly, poaching for their horns continues to be a threat to rhinos all over the world.
The white rhino, though, like those here, are the most plentiful species.
I think rhinos are super cool.
Sorry about that. For some reason it just stopped recording. I don't know why. It said not supported or something. Yeah, the rhinos though. Rhinos are weird because when they take a shit, they wave their tail and they flick it about. What's this supposed to be? I feel like I'm in bloody Avatar. It's supposed to be here, I don't get it. I don't know what I'm looking at. So this is it.
Don't forget to support Chessington Conservation to help protect our beautiful animals in the wild too.
Now please remain fully seated until you're back at base, where a member of our expedition team will tell you when it's safe to leave the vehicle.
Thanks for joining us.
What a wild adventure that was.
We hope to see you again soon, here at Zoofari.
Goodbye everyone. Bahiri!
Bahiri. There. So that's that. Oh, that was fun. I see the rhino's horns are slightly smaller though. Can they like properly regrow their horns after them having been cut off? Let me just say that these seats are so comfortable. Yeah, I think we'll hop onto Vampire again. I feel like Vampire. We might just go to the aquarium again, I don't know. I'll have to see. Damn these couples, look at all these couples together. If you hold hands, that mean you a couple. Life is hard. Life is hard. Oh, that's a shame. That sucks. I remember coming before and they were cute and adorable. It's a shame. I liked seeing them last time. This thing looks like the thing from Studio Ghibli. You know Princess Mononoke? He rode on one of these things, didn't he? I don't think the poor thing makes it, if I'm not mistaken. There's only one of them and 3 of them. Brother, this guy gets all of the bitches. Oh, how cute that is. Hello. What you're looking at? No? Creatures so innocent. And that is my Zoofari adventure come to a close. On to the next. Bro, look at the way they walk. Don't squirt me for the love of God. I think they're only doing it when they feel threatened. Look at them go, look. There he goes. What if it's a girl or a boy? He's pissed on the tree, on the grass. Like, it's my grass, my territory. I think there's only one here though. Apparently someone in the working here actually did get squirted by one of those. They say if you get squirted by one of those, burn your clothes, because it's never coming out. Apparently you take baths in milk or tomato juice or whatever. Apparently it never gets out though. Apparently it will not get it out. That's what the lady said. Okay, let's head on back to the vampire. There's an aquarium here though, isn't there? See if we can head there.
It's trying to get the ice bench down there.
He was laughing at me a minute ago. Wow, I hate sea lions though. I never saw these last time I was here. Come on, where'd he go? They're just close a minute ago. Why do they keep going up and down? Can they not breathe underwater for that long? Like dolphins, aren't they? Wow, they can just appear and then reappear. What are those things that go ploop, ploop? Yeah, I think they are those. Because I remember Nana's, like, she was reacting to sea lions and one would just go ploop. Yay, look at that. That's so cool. They see someone there and they immediately put their heads up. There's 4 of them. I don't know why there's 2 plastic things there. They play with it or something. That's so cool. Look at them. He's lucky, isn't he? They went right up to him. Guy comes here for like half a second, then they come and greet him. Screw it, I'm going over there. Come on, do what you did a minute ago. Come over to me. That sucks. Oh, disappear and reappear. There he is, he's over there. I can see all the bubbles. Where'd he go now? Yeah. Give me some dirty look though. Yeah, let's go as they get up in the air. They dived at the same time that time. Definitely only 4 of them though. That sucks. Brother got 4 of them all come at the same time. What a lucky guy. What a picture he must have got. I'm bored. These guys won't do what I want. Oh well. Yeah, that sucks. Don't they clap or something? Or are they just normal seals? Oh, back here again. Hello. Hello. What happened to your horns then, huh? What happened to your antlers? Someone's hungry. They both got up now. We've got a number. Hello. Hello. There's like blood there as well where they removed them. Hello. It's close enough to touch, but at the same time I don't want to risk it. Hello. Hello. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Don't go. Don't ignore me. For fuck's sake. Brother stared at me in the eye and went, "The fuck you won't." Okay, whatever. Hey, look, this one has a horn or an antler. Poor guy, he'll probably have it taken off very soon, wouldn't you? Hello. Hello. Look, it's only got one of them though. Where's the other one, brother? Where'd the other one go? Where did your other one go? Where did your other one go? So cute. God just said to the woman, "It smells like your bedroom." I'll leave you to it, you must be hungry. Now, this place is closed. I don't know why. Vampire burger, how much did that cost you? About 12 quid? Looks cool though. There you go, Blood Falls is back again. 5 minutes, don't mind if I do. One day, Nemesis Inferno, you'll have something like this on your volcano, one day. God, he does move pretty quick. Vampire Ride 2. Well, that was better than the time before. Put it that way, that was, it swung a little bit more. It was a bit more fun. And that time I wasn't stuck in a dark tunnel for about 3 minutes. It was more like 3 seconds. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Great fun. Yeah, don't know why it was better second time round, but overall fun. I always feel like it's a success if you get on your favourite rides at least 2 times. See if I can get back on Dragon's Fury. I think because there's a lot of kids in the park, that's the reason it's so short queues, because they don't want to go on it. I know those games work. You have to get all the blocks off the actual box, the surface itself, otherwise they won't give it to you. For God's sake, maybe it's run that way. Oh, there's Lilo and Stitch. Well, Stitch anyway. Getting pink, blue and red. I didn't know there's a pink one. Godzilla. Fortune teller. I never knew they had one of these. Except I ain't got £1. If I did, I'd give it to him. I carry a card, mate, sorry. Bastard. What the fuck you say to me? 10-minute queue for the old DF. Give me a samurai vibe, this whole thing. Yeah, Vampire was just a walk on, mate. I walked straight to the flipping train itself and I was straight on. Looks like this is just a casual walk to the front as well. Well, Dragon's Fury left me feeling a bit faint. I started to enjoy the beginning of it, and then towards the end my head just started spinning. Yeah, it's because I'm not used to these early mornings. If I'm tired, I'm not gonna force myself to go on Mandrill just yet. I was planning on doing that, but I need a bit of a break before I attempt that. I've done it once today. That's the best part there. That bit there. Yeah, I heard all towers were trying to sell off part of the aquarium. I don't know why. Merlin are just selling off the aquarium. Well, part of it, not all of it, which is a shame. I don't even remember going to the aquarium in Alton Towers. Yeah, sorry about that. That was the most shittest timing, wasn't it? God damn. But I was just casually trying to, I don't know, get my head back together after going on Dragon's Fury and some girl's legs just give out in front of me. She was crying as well and some people were trying to help her. She seems fine now, I don't know. Maybe she just anemic, or maybe she just gets tired easily. Who knows, that was quite unexpected. But I had to kind of stop recording there. I'm heading for the aquarium now. Did I pass the aquarium? No, it's this way. It's this way. I'm in my zone. No, I think it's this way. God, that guy looked like the guy from Indiana Jones. Can't remember his name. I'm gonna try and, my head's back to normal now. I'm gonna try and go on a Mandrill before 5 o'clock. It's 4:30 now at the moment. Hook a duck. Hook a fucking duck. Hook a daffy duck. I honestly feel that you can't have a theme park or a circus or any amusement park without Hook a Duck, mate. That's like the oldest games in history. Kind of feel for that girl. She's just been standing there doing nothing all day. Do 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 do. That baby's staring at me. Yeah, I just I really wish Thorpe Park had theming like this, because it's like, it's enclosed, isn't it? Thorpe Park's an island, it's unique. It was like, they never used to have water there, did they? Apparently they break the banks or some shit. Look at all this Christmas stuff still left over. Look at this. But yeah, I don't know, it's just like, it's on an island, innit? So there's only so much they can do. It's like, if they really wanted to try and build even more roller coasters, then they would have to knock down all those trees, wouldn't they? Thorpe Park is surrounded by so many bloody trees. Cut all the trees down and build some shit, you know? That gives me Alton Towers vibes right there. That big ass castle. Wonder why that castle's even there. What is useful? Good it, did it, did it, good it, did it. Oh, it's KSI. He's got the same bandana as KSI, and full head and hair. Win a prize with a cute ass looking Paddington bear. I've seen better looking Paddingtons, to be honest with you. Asian short-clawed otter. Anyway, I'm kind of grateful it shuts at 5. I've done everything I kind of wanted to do today. Where are the otters at then? Ain't no otter when she gone. There's no otters. They're just chilling, staring at water. Very fun. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when you're gone. See? Thorpe Park seems out of place now, innit? You got Chessington. You've got you've got Alton Towers with castles. Legoland is literally next to a castle. And yeah, it seems out of place, doesn't it? Thorpe Park not having one. But it is again. Thorpe Park's on an island. How many theme parks are on an island? Well, just like before, it's swelteringly hot in here. Like staying in Tunisia, I don't know how people live in countries where it's this bloody hot. Fucking hell, it's even hotter in here. Why is it so hot? Bro, I've only just got in and I want to get out. Fucking hell, why is it so hot?
What's in here, sweetie?
There's a seagull. Fred, there's a seagull.
Why is everyone falling over in front of me? A kid just fell over in front of me.
Where's the Leo fish gone? I can't see him.
Last time I was here, someone was trying to touch it. Why is there tin foil and stuff? I'm not sure if it's Alton Towers or Chessington now getting rid of the aquarium. All I know is it looks the same to me. A tiny shark. The music, it's a little bit breezier here. Sounds like something like fucking Kung Fu Panda. Bro, you can actually put your hand in here and touch it. But you can't, you're not allowed, but probably kill the poor things. Don't know why it's, you know, look, see? What in the fuck is that? Get close, but not too close. Okay. Whoa, what a unique looking fish and scary at the same time.
story about Connor.
Go there, picture of the shark.
Connor!
Oh then, sharky.
Oh god, that's like a breath of fresh air. Oh, cool that feels. Wow. Why Chessington is it so swelteringly hot in there? Ah, god. It's like being born again. Fucking hell. Ah, there's a robin. Yeah, a robin.
Right, take away out.
Get a robin. Get a little robin. Get a robin. I want to get a picture of this quick. Woman had like 6 balls. She paid for 6 balls. And couldn't get any of them in. So how screwed that game is. We're about to hit the 2 hour mark, and boom, there we are. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm going on man drill. I felt more dizzy coming off of Dragon's Fury more though, which is strange, but I don't know. Gonna have to have a good 10 and 15 minute sit down if I attempt to go on this. But it may be closed. If it is, I'm just gonna go home, but it looks like it. Fury's still up. I don't actually think it's running. Well, we'll know as soon as we get to the entrance. It's still running. Why am I doing this? There we go. Why am I doing this? I've gone in it once before and I've time to go on it again. Don't know why I'm putting myself through this. It's the backwards thing that really puts me off, but why am I doing this? Come on, Lucha. You got this, man. You got this.
Just wait at the end for me when you get to that.
Yeah. I wonder what she wants to do that. Okay. Why am I doing this? Here we go. Wish me luck, because I'm going to feel dizzy after. Hopefully not. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a blast. I had a great time. My bike hasn't been vandalised or destroyed or anything. This is my e-bike, by the way. It cost me £1,050. And need to get this bit replaced. I keep putting it off, but I will get it replaced. And yeah, I had a great time. Very, very fun time. Got some proper 3-minute cut locks right here. 3-minute cut by getting an angle grind on, doing it in. But yeah, I had a fun day today. Very fun. Hopefully my head ain't spinning later on. It usually does after theme parks, I don't know why. But got an hour cycle. It's usually about 20 minutes by car, but about an hour or so cycle home. Not too bad, because this electric bike does the job for me. Yeah. Yes, it does. But I've done a lot of things today that I wanted to do. Everything I wanted to do. The only thing I couldn't is that the stingray thing. I think I did see a stingray, but it's the lady that talks about it. I didn't see her. And the owls have moved. I don't know where. But yeah, apart from that, everything's been pretty swell today. Didn't pay a penny. Got it free with the Sun Savers. I don't know, I'm gonna how I'm gonna do this smiler in Alton Towers, you know. Don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I do it somehow. Anyway, I hope to see you all in the next video, the Alton Towers video. And yeah, I hope you all had a wonderful time watching this 2 hour and 4 minute video. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. The Flying Alicia. You should bye-bye.